Um, what's up, Cowboy Nation and Cowboy headquarters and America's team? Welcome to the Cowboys Huddle, where we come together, we talk Cowboy talk, nothing but Cowboy talk. Like I always say, this is not a politically correct channel. My neighbor's doing some building construction over there. But this is where we come together, man. We just chop it up, talk about our Cowboys. So I want to thank everybody for being a part of this Cowboy channel. Well, you smoke a cigar, drink your drink, enjoy the weekend. So, with that being said, man, I hope everybody's enjoying their day today. As you can tell, it's really nice today. It's probably in the 70s today in the DFW area. I'm able to sit out here on my patio and, chop it up with you guys. So, here we are, guys. Just a little news that you can use today. First of all, I want to mention that Jerry Jones did not participate in the 2022 combine this year. Come to find out, it's been told that he's dealing with some type of medical issue. Now, because I smoke my cigar, I'm not promoting to smoke cigars or anything like that. It's just something I do. I like to smoke my cigars. This one right here is a punch. It's a great smoke. I like. But anyway, so yeah, come to find out, man, Jared did not participate in the 2022 combine as he usually do each year. Again, like I say, it's been told that he's dealing with a medical issue. I never wish anything bad on anyone. Hopefully that whatever the case may be, that we wish him a speedy recovery. So, I don't know. I'm sure Stephen Jones is probably there, probably filling in. I know Will McClay is there. Will McClay is one of those guys that knows talent. I definitely have to give a big shout out to Will McClay, because Will McClay has definitely brought in some talented players for our team. So, I'm sure he's handling that job just fine without Jerry being there. So, also, man, here's the latest, man. This is just going viral, man. Amari Cooper is just going viral. Basically everyone's saying Cowboys may be releasing Amari Cooper. Basically you got until the 10th, I believe, releasing, trading, or something. But I'm hearing too much. I'm seeing too much, hearing too much about Amari Cooper being released, traded, or some sort. But I have to say it's possible. I definitely would hate to lose Amari Cooper, but it's possible. We keep talking about this because we just don't know what Stephen Jones and Jerry Jones is going to do. But what I do know, what I would hate to see, is for them to get rid of Amari Cooper and franchise Dalton Schultz. So, it's possible. You could take that money that you owe Amari, and you can franchise Dalton Schultz with the money. Like I was hearing Jeff Kavanaugh, he had mentioned, anybody that could run underneath routes and make himself present as a tight end, available as a tight end, doesn't necessarily mean that you have to franchise him and give him a big contract. Again, what I say about Dalton Schultz, he's got great hands, but as far as when it comes to blocking, he's not the best. Oh, hey, did y'all see what I'm rocking? I'm rocking the Cash Head merch. And this Cash here, I want to say a big shout out and big congratulations to my son, Gary Cashhead Hampton, for his first win in professional boxing. Yeah, man, he did his thing on a couple of weeks ago. He got his first win as a professional. So we had a little promotion deal today, rocking his gear, selling his gear. So if you guys are interested, then it got the big old deal on the back. I don't know if y'all see that. Money bags. So if you guys are interested, you can go to his Instagram page, cashheaddrip.com, which is their website as well, and look at some of the merch that he got and support him as he starts his journey in the professional boxing arena. But again, back to Dalton Schultz, I think it would be a big mistake to take that money that you owed Amari and use it to franchise Dalton Schultz. I just don't understand that. So I think it would be a big mistake. So, and we asked ourselves this question, man, about, with what we all got going on, with who we're going to sign, who we're going to release, who we're going to bring back, who we're going to get rid of, and I'm going to say this here, guys. I'm just going to say this. The reason we are where we are is due to the fact of the Dak negotiation. I was listening to 105.3 The Fan, and they was talking about this as well. But remember, Jerry waited so long to pay Dak Prescott to where after he broke his ankle, the negotiation started. Dak started at 35. The Cowboy organization offered 30, and which 35 went from 30 to 35 to $40 million. So here we are. I just really think the negotiation of Jerry and Steven is terrible. And this is why we are where we are, because of the negotiation. Paid this man $140 million, and now we don't have any money to re-sign. Stephen Jones continued talking about, well, we still got the 24 and the 20 year 24 and year 25. Man, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But right now, the reason we can't do what we need to do is due to the fact of Dak and Zeke contract. You gave Zeke a whole bunch of money, and nothing to take away from him. Hey, if you can do it, that's fine. I mean, kudos to Zeke. But here we are, man, with these two big contracts, man. It just, to me, I just think the contract managing of Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones is horrible. That's why we are where we are. That's why we can't pay these certain players. We have to think about, we're gonna sign 2 or we're gonna sign 5, or we're gonna release 5 and sign 2. I mean, it can be done through restructuring people's contract, but again, you still have to pay it later. So, again, I just think the managing of contracts is really, really bad on Jerry and Stephen Jones' part. And this is why they need a general manager. Any other place, if you have a general manager, he continue to make these type of mistakes, you know what happens to the general manager? The general manager gets fired. Well, Jerry Jones is not going to fire himself, so there's no pressure. So that's why they play and they do what they do just to be good enough. There's no pressure on the general manager. So, one thing about our general manager, he's not going to blame himself for the mistakes. He's just going to try to fix it. So, it's whatever. So, that's why we are where we are right now, due to the bad management of the contracts by our owner and co-owner of the squad. But, we talk about Amari. We say Amari wasn't doing his job. We say that CD was basically, he was a disappointment. And we say that the offense just is, not that good, or it didn't perform, or it didn't produce. Well, again, you ask the question, why? Well, the question is, the answer is again what I've said before. When you have your head coach and your offensive coordinator and your quarterback on 3 different pages, this is what happened. You can say what you want to say about Amari Cooper. Amari Cooper is still in the top 5. It's one of the best route runners there is out there. Let me ask you guys this question. If we released Amari Cooper, do you think that our offense will still be as deadly as it was, or should have been when Amari was as Amari being a part of this team? Do you think it would be just as deadly as it would be with Amari here? Let me get that like that. It's just a question, because basically you got to look at Amari always draws a double team that the other receivers are able to get open. But it's a problem with that as well. These plays that are designed basically is schemed. So what I mean by schemed is the play is designed to go to one receiver. The play is designed to go for the man that's going on the 9 round, the go round. So again, we say, well, Amari Cooper's not doing his job. Well, Amari Cooper's tired of running out for plays and not getting the ball as well. Same thing with CD. You can't just line CD up wide and expect him to run a go route, and you're just throwing the teeth of the defense. So, you know, people were saying, well, why don't we do like the Rams? Why don't we just buy us a Super Bowl champion team? Well, you had it. What else you gonna go out there and get to make your team better? And what good is it gonna do to go buy more players when you got an offensive coordinator and a head coach, and a quarterback that can spread the ball around? Now again, I say I like Dak, but I still think Dak has a ways to go to become one of the elite. I mean, yeah, true enough, our schedule doesn't help either. We didn't have the strongest schedule. You know, a lot of teams that we played was basically under 500. But again, you know, it raised the question. And if I had to ask a question, I would ask you this. If you had the chance to take out of the 2 quarterbacks, Dak Prescott or Russell Wilson, who would you go with? Would you go with the old man, or would you stick with Dak Prescott? Just a question. If Drew Brees was still available, would you take Drew Brees, or would you stay with Dak Prescott? So these are just questions that need to be answered, man. Again, you know, here we are, you know, people saying it's been 26 years. Yeah, it's been 26, going 27 long years. And the people that don't understand, well, just get over it. No, that's because you didn't witness when it happened back 26 years ago. So those of us that remember when we won a Super Bowl, yeah, we're going to continue to bring it up. We're going to continue to talk about it because it's been that long. So again, here we are. We're going to end with the same staff. I don't know what's going to change. I don't know how it's going to change. I don't know if it's set up for Mike McCarthy to fail. I have no idea how they're going to change anything with the same coaching staff they had before. How do you do that? But anyway, guys, I just wanted to get on here and kind of share some of the news with you guys that was going on, some news that you can use. But hey, man, you know, it's off season, so we're going to talk about the Cowboys. We're going to talk about anything we can think of to kind of keep us relevant at this time, and with the with uncertainties of what we're going to do and how we're going to do it and when we're going to do it, we just don't know. So it's all just talk and rumors. But again, here we are. We're doing the combine right now. Combine is going on. True enough, the kid out of Ohio State, Olave, ran a 4.3 something. But do you get rid of Cooper to go and draft a brand new receiver? That don't make sense. We did that with CD, and here it is. CD basically fell in our laps, and we're still not used to its full potential. Dak, you keeping our guys from being great, brother. You need to learn how to spread that ball around, brother. Real talk. I don't know who it is, but the 3 of you guys, offense coordinator, head coach, and the quarterback, y'all need to get on the same page. And we need to bring a true quarterback coach in for that. But guys, that's all I got to talk about today. I just want to come on here and share this little sunshine with you and my thoughts, my 2 cents that I have, and hopefully, you know, you guys can enlighten me. What you guys think? What should we do? Would you take Russell Wilson, or would you keep Dak? Would you take Drew Brees, or would you keep Dak? Make sure you like, share, and comment on this video, man. I appreciate you guys for rocking with your boy. As I always say, don't nothing come to a sleeper but a dream. So let's make it happen, Jerry Jones. Deuces.